Red Bull's Max Verstappen and Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton engaged in a very close battle for the championship last year, and the pair made contact on more than one occasion. Recently, Hamilton took a subtle dig at Max by suggesting that Charles Leclerc is a more sensible driver in such situations. Max has now responded. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Max sarcastically praises Lewis for hitting the apex at 37 years. Max, while speaking to the Dutch media, as quoted by the Telegraaf and Motorsport, started off by being a bit sarcastic. I think it's great that when you're 37 years old, at some point you understand how to get to an apex. He does learn, so that's positive for the younger drivers. When you're 37, you still are always learning. He then responded to Hamilton's suggestion that Leclerc was more sensible around cops this year than Max was last year. You can clearly see it in the images, of course. Charles gave him less space than I did last year, so that says enough. Moreover, he received a penalty last year, so you should not talk about that. He signed off by giving his true opinion about Hamilton's comments. He has to live with it himself. I think it's a bit clumsy, but in the end, it has nothing to do with my performance. I have to focus on what we're doing here. I think we're doing quite well this year, so we'll keep working on that. Fast feed. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff revealed that after the double crash on Friday, there was a lot of work for the mechanics. We threw away a third of that increase in budget with 2 crashes. It looked like someone had taken apart a Lego car on the floor. The damage was considerable. Haas driver Mick Schumacher thinks the battle with Lewis Hamilton during the sprint race was fun, but in the first place it shouldn't have happened. I think in some ways I was quite a bit quicker than teammate Kevin Magnussen. Red Bull's Sergio Perez feels that he definitely did something wrong during Friday qualifying, but also I think I paid the price from the FIA not being able to police track limits better. I got a harsher penalty than I should because I wasted all my tyres in Q3, risking it all. Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton doesn't agree with any of the booing, no matter what. You should never cheer someone's downfall or someone's injury. It shouldn't have happened at Silverstone, even though it wasn't a crash, and it shouldn't have happened in Austria. Is booing an acceptable part of Formula 1? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.